Hello everybody, this is Don with frogwallets.com, and in this video what I'd like to do is show you how to make a couple paper wallets, XRP and Stellar, from scratch using the frog wallets. Alright, so there's going to be a couple things you need. So a lot of the videos that I've seen done, or at least that I've done, assumes that you know how to create a paper wallet to begin with, and you would just use the frog wallets for your information storage. But I'm going to go all the way back and show you how to make the XRP and the Stellar Lumen wallet from scratch. So there's going to be a couple things that you need. You're going to need a paper wallet generator. Now, I'm not going to get into how these actually work, but suffice to say, it is a set of codes that makes a private key and a public key as a pair. All right, so I've grabbed both of these from GitHub, and these are self-contained packages, which means all you need is a web browser and you can go offline, so there's no way that the data is getting transmitted. When you make a new wallet, it's not sending your private key and your public key off through the ether, through the internet. You can do this offline. So what you do is you download these two packages, and there's going to be a link in the description if you need this information. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is the Stellar. And I'm going to show you how I would do it and how I've done it. And then I'm going to show you the paper wallets completed, sealed, and placed into a Fire wallet at the end of this video. Okay, so once you download it, it's going to be a zip. You extract the zip, and then you go inside the folder, and you'll see a file called index.html. This is the Stellar Lumens, the XLM. Right click or just double click and it will open up a new window. I've already got that open here. So pop over here. This is the Stellar. This is what it's going to pop up. And then you can just print these. So if you don't want to use a frog wallet, you don't have to. You can print what is on the screen here. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's just, it's a small little tab piece of paper that could be prone to get lost. Frog wallets will add waterproofing, and if you add the security seal, if anybody pops it open, you're going to know. But there's nothing wrong. This is better than nothing. Like if you've got XLM or XRP sitting on an exchange, I would much rather you print one of these and transfer your coins to this than leave it on the exchange. But I'm going to show you how to get this information into the frog wallet. All right, so I'm going to just generate a new, you can generate as many wallets as you'd like. So what we need is we need the public key and we need the private key. Now, unlike, I know you can't see it, but I'm clicking and I'm not getting any data selection. So what we need to do is we need to go right click, inspect, and then you'll see this window pop up. Oops. You'll see this window pop up, and then you click this little down arrow to see your the actual data. And so I highlight that, right click, copy. So now I've got my public key for my Stellar. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the frog wallet folder, and you'll see here that we do the same thing like GitHub does, where we give you everything that you need in a self-contained folder. So when you buy a frog wallet, you're going to get a download that correlates to the design that you picked. So there's a line art and there's a cartoon. We got more designs coming. And so you open that, right click, and this time I'm going to open this with Chrome because I've got Firefox open on the other window. All right. So here we go. Frog Wallets line art design. The first tab here, front page. I'm going to go ahead and paste in my public key for my Stellar Lumens. Yes, I would like a QR code. And then from the selection here, I'm going to find the Stellar Lumens logo and select that. Boom, I've got that done. All right. Now I need to do the same thing for the XRP. Now, every Frog wallet does print 2 wallets, so you can print 2 of the same. So you can have a backup for the backup. Some people like to put part of the information on one and another part on the other. That's completely up to you, and that's completely possible. But I'm going to just go ahead and make one for Stellar and one for XRP. And so the XRP is the exact same way. It comes in a, you go to the GitHub, you get the download, and here's the XRP folder. Open it, right click, open with Firefox, or just double click it and it'll use your default browser. I've already got that open. So here is the XRP, and they do the exact same thing. You can print this out and boom, you got a wallet, send your coins to this public address, and your coins are on your paper wallet. Once again, same thing, same principle. We need to right click, inspect, go to this div layer. Let's see here. There's the code. See, it ends in P3. And if we pop back over here, the last 2 digits is P3. So we know that that's right. Get that window back up. So double click to get in there, highlight, copy, pop over to the Frog wallet, boom, right click, paste. P3 is the last 2 characters. I'm going to add a QR code, and then I am going to select XRP for my logo. We have some other logos in there. There's a Frog Wallets and a creator, Teddy B, who does a lot of theta work. Shout out to Teddy B. So we're going to add the XRP Ripple. And then if we're ready to print, we'll go ahead and click print. But I'm going to go ahead and put the back information in while I'm here. So I'm going to do public key number 2, private key number 2. That's the XRP. So to get the private key, it's the same process. Right click in that area, inspect, double click, copy. I'm going to pop back over here, boom, paste, add QR code. Yes, please. All right, so now I've got my XRP private code done. I need to do the same thing for my Lumens. So we're going to go close that, switch my tabs. Here is my private XLM, Stellar Lumens. Right click, inspect. This time I have to show this layer. So you click that little arrow, double click, that highlights it all. Right click, copy. There's my private key, pop back over to Chrome. Private key, paste. The last 2 digits is 6x. Last 2 digits is 6x, so I've got the right data in there. Pop back over here. Do I want a QR code? Yes, please. Boom. I am done. So I've got my information, and all I have to do now is send it to the printer, which I'm done in another video, so I'm going to splice that in and show you how the Frog Wallet is made. All right, so this is a post-video narration. And so here I'm loading in a line art Frog Wallet. And I'm printing the front side first. So you notice that I put the back side facing up just because my printer is going to flip it over. So I send the command to the printer. And you can tell when it's printing because I've got it on this little tray and it starts shaking like that. That's all I had available to get you in the camera shot here. Okay, so the wallet's coming out, and it's got both the XRP and the Stellar Lumens. So here's the Stellar Lumens. You can see the public address fits right into that spot perfectly. There's a QR code. And of course, this is the XRP with the XRP logo and the QR code. So it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the whole thing. That's a standard size piece of paper. We're going to load it back into the printer so we can print the back side. Now on my printer, because it does flip, you notice that the top side is facing up, or the public side is facing up. So in the printer, it flips it over and prints the private information. So there she goes again, shaking away. And out comes the wallets with the private information, and we're going to get a good close look at that here. Now these wallets aren't any good. This is just a sample wallet to show you what it looks like. All the data lines up to exactly where it needs to be. The note section, you can see the notes. Now if you don't have a password or a mnemonic phrase or seed phrase, you don't have to include it. Sometimes you'll just use a private key, or if you're using a Trezor or a Ledger or something with just a seed phrase, that may be the only thing that's on the pack. Now I have a slide cutter here, so I'm going to go ahead and divide my wallets up into two so I can separate my XRP from my Lumens. And so there you go. Now I've got two wallets out of a standard size sheet of paper for the US. And those look really, really good to me. And so the next thing that we need to do is we need to seal them in the clear sealable envelopes. I've never really showed these on video before because they're so hard to photograph, but they show pretty good here on the video. So you fold it in half with the private information on the inside, your public information on the outside, and then you slide it into the clear envelope. And it is a sealable envelope, so you remove the little tape and you seal it shut. Boom, there's the XRP. We're going to go ahead and do the security seal. Now you see that those are individually numbered. So we're going to peel one of those off. And I like putting it around the corner. So if someone were to try to pull that envelope open without me noticing, they would have to break that seal. And here is the Lumens, the XLM. Get that sucker folded, slide her in the clear envelope. And I slide it this way so the little flap on the side doesn't cover up the QR code. Although it's clear, you can see through it. It's just easier to scan with the camera without double reflections for the two layers there. And then we're going to add the little holographic seal. Boom, another wallet done. There's my Stellar Lumens. Now I'm going to pull out the Fire wallet, and you're going to get a brief pick at some of the, there it is, some of the prototypes. Here they come. Ah, there's a Theta wallet. Oh, there's the Line Art wallet. And there's the cartoon wallet in there. Didn't really get a good capture here, but you basically, I pulled out the old prototypes and stuck in the two good wallets, and then you Velcroed it closed, and that is in the Fire wallet. So there you go. That is how you make your Frog wallets, and waterproof, fireproof, done. Well, that's it. I mean, that's how you make the Frog wallets, how you make them fireproof and waterproof with the security seal. It's the first time I've showed this on video, and I think it's good to do. And that's pretty much all I got to say. If you like this video, I can show you, just let me know. I mean, I can show you how to do all kinds of coins. It's very similar. The links to the Stellar Lumens and the XRP downloads will be in the video description if you need those wallet generators. And remember, you can do those offline. Just like the Frog wallet, you can pull out your Ethernet or turn off your Wi-Fi, and you can print these wallets. That way you know for absolutely sure that there is no data being exchanged over the internet. The only people that are going to see your private information is you. And I should also mention this. Never, ever, ever give your private information to anybody at any time for any reason. The only person that should use that is you, if you need to pull those coins off the wallet. That's the only time that information should ever be accessed. And so like my buddy Teddy B would say, that's a wrap. Cue the music.